How you doing, folks? It's Ron Grovers from RONS Beer Review and Tools. And I know it's not an ice cream review or a port wine review. It's a beer review. Back to doing beer reviews. As you can see in front of you, we just saw earlier, Harpoon, a typical IPA. What they first started out with, I think back in 1986 when they started brewing. It was IPAs back then. I do have a treat on my second. I'm going to be staying out here for a while. I do have popsicles. I think these are the jalapeno, yeah, creamy jalapeno. It's like potato chips. You start eating them, you can't stop. We have a lot of high winds coming and a lot of rain today. I think in an hour and a half or so, this in 5, I think, 4 or 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Part of the hurricane that's down in down southeast coast. But anyways, we're going to do the beer review. Just have a sip of some cold water from the refrigerator. Always enjoyable. Nice. And a tip of the hat to hockey's back. The NHL looking good. I haven't seen any games yet, but I will be looking. And I do enjoy watching ice hockey, and Boston Bruins on my team. Tip of the hat to them. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, HARPOON brewery. The breweries are located in Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. I've never been to Windsor, Vermont, but I plan on getting up there one of these days. I was going to say hiking up there, but not be hiking, be driving up. They started in 1986. It was founded. Now here's the part that I enjoy, but it brings up questions. They got permit number 001 in Boston, Massachusetts. Excuse me. Perspiration. Oh, excuse me. They got, as I said, permit number 001. That was in 1986. Now in 1984 is when the other brewery in Boston started, Samuel Adams. Samuel Adams started in 1984. So they should be number 1. So I think this was this craft brewery surge was a surprise to all the states, not just Massachusetts. That when Samuel Adams started, they didn't even realize they needed a permit. It had been so many years before a brewery had opened up in Boston, per se, probably even in Massachusetts, that they didn't even bother to give them a permit. I think I'm just going to conjecture where this is at 1986 and they got 001. So just a view. And Samuel Adams is doing very well. Samuel Adams, the beer you've all had that. That's nationwide. And this is a good brewery, so I'll stick with the Harpoon. They're very good. I used to buy their beers back in 87, 88 when they first started, probably 86 too. All right, the founders are Mr. George Ligeti, Ligeti, Mr. Dan Kenary, and a Mr. Rich Doyle. They had been traveling Europe. A love for beer. They loved beer, and they went to college, and that's what in college you all drink beer and have fun and so forth. Now they got out of college and they still wanted beer, but they went to Europe and found some real nice beer there, and they wanted to bring that taste back to Massachusetts and the United States basically, and that's what they did. They have a lot of different brews other than the IPA. Let's see what we have to do on this here. It is a 6.6% alcohol by volume and 42 international beer units. That is nice. That is real nice. Very nice. I like those numbers. 6% alcohol by volume and 42 international beer units. It's employee owned, so you know they're going to put their heart and soul in this. We have a mug. I like the mugs. I can't slip it out of my hand, and sometimes I'm a two-handed drinker. So when you got the mugs, it doesn't matter. I do like the mugs. All right, no further ado. Let us see. You got that there. You can see that. All right. crack of that can opening up. New England's original IPA, they say, because they started back then. I think Shame Labs was making the lager beers, and this was an IPA, so they could hold to that fact that they are New England's original IPA, even though we had IPAs before that from other breweries. So, okay, they're saying this Harpoon IPA is hoppy, it's balanced, and it's crisp. That really sounds good. Like I say, I like the numbers on it, the 6% alcohol by volume. And the 42 international beer units are higher than, but then again, this is an IPA. So it should be a higher number up there for the hops. Golden coppery color. Looks coppery. Nice looking mug of beer, to tell you the truth. Some that you would want to get, you went into a tavern or a saloon in Boston and you bellied up to the bar and you said cold beer, and this is what they drew for you from the draft. That looks nice. Oh, I'm getting grapefruit. A grapefruit. Ah, that's amazing. Well, the hops that are in this must have some citra hops. Malty, a maltiness. The floral that comes from the hops. You get that. You know it's hops when they have that floral aroma, even the flavor sometimes. Now this is an IPA. Getting a biscuity, bready, you do with the lagers. Oh, look at that. Ah, that's nice. The mug takes the whole can. That is nice. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, really good. I just want to know how everybody's doing with this coronavirus still around. I hope you're watching your senior citizens in your family and your friends and your neighbors. Just keeping an eye on the senior citizens. And still get out there, enjoy things. Just make sure you sanitize your hands. Keep your hands away from your eyes, nose, and mouth. Do things though. Get out there. Go to restaurants. Go to stores. Package stores are doing really well here in Massachusetts. I go to the package store to pick up some brew, and it's almost crowded every time I go. Oh, I can smell this. This is really nice. This is from the aroma. This is from the aroma of that. All right, bottoms up. Ooh, that's nice. Flavorful. Very, very mild bitterness at the end, naturally at the end, because the bitterness taste buds are at the back of your tongue. Very cloudy, can't see the sky at all today here. Like I say, we're getting remnants of that hurricane coming north. I don't know why they call them by different names. Why don't they just say the 4th of July 2020 hurricane? Just give a date. I don't go by the names, I go by the date. When they ask me if it was that in March of 1986 and whatever. Who can remember names? Bad enough to remember PIN numbers and passwords and all other kind of crap on these computers and everything else involved. But have to have a password or a code. Start knowing about about hurricane names. A nice mouthfeel, strong medium mouthfeel. Citrusy. Now the sweetness, now I get these confused. Caramel. It's either caramel or toffee. I think caramel. Most times it's the caramel flavor that you get that sweetness. At the end, you do get some bitterness on this brew. It is an IPA. Actually, this IPA is not an East Coast style IPA, and it's not a West Coast style IPA. It's not astringent in hoppiness. Very drinkable. For the 42 international bitter units that are in this, employee owned. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. And they, if someone was if you own something, you do your best to keep that going. So I won't run this much longer, as I don't want to be caught out here in the rain. I'm not under the canopy right now. The canopy has been taken off in anticipation of the high winds. A little bit of hotness on these from the jalapeno peppers. Can you hear the crunch? Crunch, crunch, crunch. And I don't have a chip clip. No, no. Well, let me sum this up in this. Very drinkable. You see what it looks like. Still got a head on it. Retention of the head is still there. Still has some good carbonation. Very drinkable. Brewmaster at Harpoon, you've done a great job. You've kind of gave us a medium of the IPA. It's not West Coast and it's not East Coast. It's very drinkable. You guys and gals that do enjoy IPAs, put this on your list. It's very drinkable, very enjoyable. They do have graphics on the bottom of the can of their this is the Windsor, Vermont. Oh, yeah, Windsor, Vermont. Is it all the Windsor, Vermont? Oh, I thought it was Boston. Windsor, Vermont brewery, because the silo there has the same thing in Boston. I've been to their brewery a number of times in Boston. Fantastic samples there. Fantastic place. Fantastic people there. It was really nice going there. A nice gentleman with the bartender. Great guy. Enjoyed talking with him. Real nice. I think he was from Ireland. Real nice guy. I had a good time every time I've gone to the Harpoon brewery. I've had a good time. So I'm going to sum this up. Like I say, if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive or run heavy equipment or any type of machinery. Enjoy the day. Kids underage, wait till you get older to drink alcohol of any sort. And have fun. Get out there. Don't let this virus get you down. Enjoy the day. Just be safe. Hand sanitizers are great. So enjoy the day. From Massachusetts, it's coming. Clouds are starting to come in that are the real dark clouds now. So have a good day, folks. Stay safe, all you folks in the East Coast. I don't know how far out it is yet, but and how far north it's going. When it's in the winter, we get all the snow from Canada, so we know where that's coming from. This is coming from, I think, came in at North Carolina or South Carolina, is working its way up the East Coast. I think this hurricane is, but I don't watch much television at all. Well, I will end it. See, I go on these tangents, and have a good day, folks. Ciao.